So, egg pop number 1. And you've got 4 pearls in your first egg pop. We've got a darker gunmetal grey, a TARDIS blue, a silver bells, and a bright pink. So gunmetal grey, TARDIS blue, silver bells, and bright pink. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls again in this one. We've got a chocolate silver, a sunshine yellow. You've got a watermelon with a little point on him, so you can see there, almost like a raindrop shape, teardrop shape. So watermelon with the point, and a 2-tonal pink. Your last egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in that one. A TARDIS blue and a larger autumn peach. We're then going to move straight on to your oysters. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. You have triples. We've got 3 pearls in your first oyster carry. You've got a blurple, so blurple is a mix between blue and purple. He is 2-tonal, and I would say he's more purple than blue in that one. A 2-tonal lemon and pastel yellow, and then a 2-tonal blue as well, so 2-tonal Pepsi and TARDIS blue. And then moving on to your last oyster. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. There's no more in that one. Okay, so you have got a TARDIS blue here. Oh, and he is 2-tonal as well, with quite nice darker stripes on him. So from the top, gunmetal grey, TARDIS blue, silver bells, bright pink, chocolate silver, sunshine yellow, watermelon, and 2-tonal pink. 2-tonal blue and an autumn peach, 2-tonal blurple, 2-tonal yellow and a 2-tonal blue, and then a 2-tonal darker blue at the bottom. Now, Carrie, if you're happy with these, they're yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And then, of course, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. Now, you do have a 25 pearl oyster as well, so if you would like to open that one up next before deciding, then that's absolutely fine. We can do that for you. But if there's any decisions you'd like to do now, just let me know. So I'm going to start running them through the board, and you can let me know what you would like to do. So the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. TARDIS blue at the top is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Not a 7, he's a 7.5. Watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Bab, can you put my heating on, please? It's turned off. The blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The two-tonal blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Two-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the blurple purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Last but not least, your bottom blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Okay, so you'd like to do the 25 pearl oyster next, and then you'll decide at the end. That's absolutely fine. That wasn't very nice, Bab, but thank you. Sorry, he's come in to give me my medication. Okay, so 25 pearl oyster. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate these shells? So I thought I knocked over the egg pot bag then. Let's go down and carry good luck. Donate again, perfect, thank you. So we had a soft pop there. No, okay, so we've got a sets oyster again. So a sets 25 pearl oyster. And again, very similar to what we've seen earlier today. I don't know what's going on. Carrie, again, if you're not happy, I'm very happy to swap them for you. I can either swap for colours of your request, or I can go through and get you some rainbow colours. It's completely up to you. But of course, I'll go through all of these first, and then you can let me know what you think and what you'd like to do at the end. So I'm just having a good squidge, make sure I'm getting... Okay, I don't believe there's any more in there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So darker pearls towards the top. Your first one is a black. Now he does have got a little imperfection there, but it's definitely a gorgeous black shade. Your next one is a mottled black. So again, a little imperfection there. And he's base black, but he does have this silver vein mottled overtone to him. You've then got a gunmetal grey and a darker forest green, and then another forest green there as well. A gunmetal grey, a black, mottled gunmetal grey. So this one's like a speckled gunmetal grey with like lighter silvery speckled areas. A gunmetal grey, and then the last darker one is a two-tonal black. So again, it's got those mottled areas. So quite dark, deep tones there with the top ones. If we move through to your lavender mavenders, this one's slightly two-tonal, so he's lighter and brighter with that one. Pearl number 2 is slightly darker. Again, it is two-tonal, so you can see lighter and darker areas to him. Your third one, again, slightly two-tonal. Overall is a lighter lavender shade. You've then got a darker mavender shade with a couple of flashes of the lighter lavender, but overall is a darker. And then your last one is again a slightly two-tonal mavender lavender. Then moving through to your watermelon, you've got a beautiful, bright, bold watermelon. A second watermelon. And slightly, this one's got a slight halo on him. I'm just going to readjust how I'm holding him. Where did it go? Oh no, I apologise, it's not a halo. You've got like a couple of little ones here. Let me just refix. There we go. So you can see just there, a couple of little inclusions on him. Now this one is darker. He's got a couple of darker areas and he's slightly egg-shaped as well. He sort of goes slightly thinner to one side. And then this one is a real funky shape here, Carrie. He reminds me of like a spinning top, if that makes sense, because he's like darker. Can you see there? Like he's thinner on top, bigger on bottom. And if I just readjust how I grab him like this, he's literally like a spinning top, like he's got a small, if I try and get him upside down actually. Look, he's like a little spinning top. Okay, you've then got a bridal white, a second bridal white, a bridal and coral, so a flash of corals there, and then a bridal white there, so two-tonal bridal white and coral. We've got a cream and coral, so cream base with the coral splash at the bottom there. And then your last one is a bridal white. Carrie, what do you think to these? So I will go through and measure the largest and smallest for you. And then with all of your pearls, I'm going to need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. And if there's any, of course, that you would like to swap. If you would prefer to take screenshots and email me your choices across, then that's absolutely fine as well. So these are your other ones, and then these are your 25 pearl ones. I'm going to go through and do the largest and smallest for you. Visually smallest is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Okay, so smallest is a 6.5. I just need to measure the spinning top. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Okay, so at his thickest point, he is an 7.5. And the lavender over here is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. So smallest is a 6.5, largest is a 7.5. Can you have the two blacks on the earrings and the mottled black on the pendant? So it was this one and this one on the earrings, and that one on the pendant. So let me show you. I did this one was placed there, but I've just moved it over. So those two on the earrings, that one on the pendant, is that correct? Oh, a coral on the pendant, so the heart one. Yeah. Yes, perfect. And then I'll need to know which one you'd like on your fittings as well. So which colours would you like on your fittings? And of course, if there's any that you'd like to swap, please let me know. I can do that for you as well. And if you'd like me to zoom in sort of more on this area, let me know. Of course I can. So you've got three jump rings and 2 lobster fittings. So 3 jump rings, 2 lobster fittings.